Yeah, let's see what's up with Rain then. Loved by the world's darkness, huh? And I still also have the last door to do. Hmm. Interesting how, I have to like go through the depths of hell just to see the end. Yeah, just her. Shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. So let's see let's see what Reen's deal is. I know she already has a messed up history, so I wander indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me. I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Paradise. Hmm. Which number would you like today? 15. Certainly. You've been nominated, Reen. Be sure to treat our customer with care. Oof. This place was simply known as Paradise. No doubt the building itself had a proper name, but none of us were ever told it. Nor were we ever told exactly where in the land we were, or what we were doing here, or indeed how we ended up there to begin with. Morning! Morning, Rain. Oh no. Oh, you've finally woken up. Hi, Cross. Hmm. Welcome to Paradise, Rain. Huh. Welcome to Paradise. I'm going to have to go, Reen. I've got to go and work. Again. Yes, it's fine though. I'll be back before long. Be a good girl and wait here in the meantime, okay? Cross was always busy with work, and today was no different. What exactly he did and where he did it, I didn't know. But whatever it was clearly horrible. He wasn't the only one either. The other children were always going out to work too. But for some reason, no one ever called me. The other children became weaker and more emaciated by the day, and yet I spent my time eating delicious food and playing with dolls. I, and only I, was someone's house special. Cross always referred to me as a princess. Morning, Reen. I'm sure it's beautiful today, huh? Kinda stuffy in here, though. Let's open a window, okay? This girl's name is Etta. She was always smiling and brimming with curiosity, poking her nose into anything and everything in the room and earning a scolding from Cross for it. You want to play with me? I want to play with dolls too. I don't mind, but do you even have the time? Don't you have to work later, or do you have to go and wear any real weird clothes today? Cross is working at the moment, so I've got some free time. Oh boy, he sure is getting nominated a lot lately. Maybe that's just what people are into these days. Ooh. Etta was somewhat precarious girl. She loved making stupid jokes and giggling away at them. Ajay, meanwhile, was more polite and mature. Perhaps that was why she was nominated by so many older men. Another thing that stood out about her was the way she never once acted like she hated her work. No matter the day, she always performed with skill and care. How come you never seem to hate your work, Ajay? I thought you'd really hurt. I'm fine, it's nothing you need to worry about, Reen. There's a few tricks that make it really simple to manage once you know them. So don't worry about me, you just focus on being happy like you always are. Okay. That's a good girl. If you're happy, I'm happy. Then there was Quarte, whose small, delicate stature always ended it with him being battered and played with roughly, like he were some sort of doll. Did you seriously end up getting beaten again? Yeah, I don't know why either. They said it's some kind of new game, but I don't get it. Don't worry about me, Marine. I'm fine, honest. I'm used to it. It doesn't even hurt me anymore. As long as I can come back and find you here, I can deal with anything. Quarte was always bleeding out of our sight. Maybe that was part of his charm. I'm sure beautiful people must shed beautiful blood. I'm back, Rain. Sorry, that ended up taking longer than I thought it would. Then finally there was Cross. He was basically our leader. Cross, Etta, Ajay, Quarte, and me. Each of them were so dear to me, and we spent all the time we could together in this one room. To my understanding, there were other children in the building, but they didn't matter to me. The only ones who did were the 4 friends I spent my days with, the 4 who lived in paradise alongside me. Princess. Hey, Cross, what happened to the others? How come it's just me and you in here now? What are you talking about, Reen? What others? It's always just been you and me in here. Really? Are you sure? I feel like there were more. Nope, there weren't. It's always been just you and me. It was only later when I realized it was Cross who had hidden the others from me. Whether that was so I didn't have to worry about them, or because they had gotten so bad he didn't even think I should see them, I don't know. But he always tried to keep my eyes covered from the harsh reality of what's going on around me, so I could keep living in blissful ignorance. Let me give you a useful tip, Reen. Always be sure to say it would be my pleasure. Saying that makes everyone smile. No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always respond with, it would be my pleasure. Funny how that works, right? After all, it's the customers you're pleasing, not you. Let me give you one too then. I use this all the time. The best thing to do is try to imagine how your customer is feeling. Like, this must feel really good for them. They seem to love me doing this, or it's not enough to make you stop feeling pain, but it does stop you needing to worry about doing unpleasant things. Always try to think about what you can do to make the customers happy. That's key. Well, I suppose I should say something too. You should never cry and say you're sorry to a customer. Saying sorry just makes them want to hurt you more. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how sad you feel, don't ever cry. Don't ever say sorry, because no one ever forgives you, even if you do. Thanks everyone, but I can't see myself needing any of these tips. I never have to do any work. All I have to do is sit in here and hug my dolls. I never have to leave this room. And that's how it should be. You're our princess, and you're really, really important to us. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we made it so you don't need to see a thing. Marine. Yeah, this ain't not a good place. What are you doing, Reen? Drawing. Look, it's a monster. The monster that got us locked up in here. It's got golden eyes and black scales, and its mouth stained red with blood of all the people it ate. The color of sin, huh? How lovely. Its stomach's got to be white, though. Otherwise, you wouldn't know which side was the front. Ooh, that's very true. Where is everyone? Are they all working? Reen, There are no others. There's just only me and you here. Really? Are you sure? I don't know. I'm sure, and from the very start, it's just been me and you. No others. Now let's draw together, shall we? Maybe we could draw a princess next. That'd be nice. Cross was doing a good job at covering my eyes from reality, but there was one thing he couldn't completely keep from me. He was getting tired. After the others disappeared, he started taking on all the work himself, and because of that, slowly he began to vanish too. Let's clean you up, Rain. You're really dirty today. Thanks, you've always been kind. I'm sorry, Rain. If I wasn't so hopeless, I swore I'd protect you, and yet... Oh, what's wrong? Oh, you're not looking too good. It's nothing. I'm fine. Huh. I just told you that I'm fine. This is all your fault. Mine. Yours. Everything is your fault. You wasted no time in killing all the others. Why are you letting me live for so long? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? Wow. I'm already dead as it is. Why won't you kill me? Eventually, my first job came. There was no one else to take it. There was no one else to go out in my place. That's why I had to do it myself. I had to step outside that room for the first time. You've been nominated. Be sure to treat our customer with care. What are you doing? Just do what you usually do. What's going on here? I was led to believe number 15 was special. She is not normally like this, I can assure you. She's usually a good girl. I don't know what's gotten into her. She's our little angel, capable of meeting all of our customers' needs, no matter what they may be. Come on, Rain, say hello. You've done this enough times now. What are you going to be today? A sweet doll? A cool boy? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Someone said something. I close my eyes like always. Someone does something. I close my eyes like always. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do and go out to work. The water of life. Cross once said that even those near to death, could be full of energy again if they drank this. He said he was made to drink it all the time, that its taste was sweet and syrupy. Drink up, Rain. I mixed quite a lot of syrup in today. Drink up nice and slowly. That's it. That's it. Make sure not to spill any now. Drink up every last drop. Well, please take your time. As the owner went to leave, his head seemed to distort slightly. Maybe he's getting old, or maybe he's just wearing a disguise of some kind. Oh, the mezzanine started kicking in. Well, Rain, why don't we sit and have a little chat together? It would be my pleasure. You're always such a good girl. It would be my pleasure. Sure is beautiful out today, huh? Kind of stuffy in here, though. Let's open a window to... Okay. Want to play with me? I want to play with dolls. Oh my gosh. Damn. Nothing you need to worry about, Reen. Street tricks make it really simple to manage once you know them. Oh my gosh, that is... No lie either. It's some kind of new game. This is heavy. Ah, man. Ah, that was all her. All of them have gone. And the cavalry just arrived. Yep. Poor girl. Yeah, that's just as expected, man. Man. I'm guessing she inflicted all these cross-like marks on herself. Probably in order to maintain her sanity. She wants to keep living that much. It's a living human. I want to see what she's like when she's really alive, Loe. Can we take her to the society? Dang. Well, yeah. Well, she did tell her about, the life that she was living. This just reinforces it. That's your strong, Reen. That's what Joshua had told me one day. It wasn't something I'd hear before either. You're strong, Reen. Yes, I am. I'm strong. I'm strong. As an enforcer candidate, Marine proved to be an exceptionally capable. Then one day, Joshua disappeared, and the world just kept on turning. Just where's Joshua gone anyway? All he said was that he was going away to do a job, and it was going to take a while. I wanted him to know that I became a proper enforcer now. I wanted to introduce him to my real papa and mama too. I suppose all that can wait. He'll come back eventually, I know he will. Then he can tell me all about what he did while he was away. But he'll definitely be back, he will. Baby. Huh, how sweet. He's so cute. A brand new life, clean and pure, untainted by anything. He's probably a good child. He'll be raised well and grow up to be a fine, respectable adult. Unlike me, that path was closed to me long ago. I hope you'll find happiness, nameless child. Oh no. Huh. What happened to our last child? Looks like the goddess didn't abandon us after all. No. No. What happened to our last child? Really? That was what I was from the very beginning. From the day I was born, I was. Huh. As enforcers, we have the freedom to do whatever we want, wherever, whenever we want. It's up to you what you want to do, but I won't make that choice for you. I can't help but wonder whether they're even worth the effort of cutting down, but that's your choice to make. I wander indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me. I have been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere, I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Unbeknownst to me, the world just kept on turning. But that's fine. The world's always turning for my sake. That's why I've got nothing to feel sad about. I don't care. Oh man, some silly imposters. They're not my real papa and mama. I got Palter Malter now. So that's where she's been. Oh, nice. That's right, I'm the right. I am in the right. I'm in the right. I'm always happy. I'm always having fun. Because the world doesn't revolve just around you. And it won't always change just because you demand it. It should be obvious because I really care about you, Renne. I won't lecture you anymore. I won't lecture anymore. Renne, your answer how your heart tells you. It's almost done. Let's go. Going to Crossbell. Once we're high enough, switch off your boosters and switch to your regular flight engines. Welcome to paradise, folks. Wow. That's tough. Oh man. Well, this is hell. Yeah. I probably kind of caught some of the things from that, but yeah. Obviously, like, I remember, like, those two parents are basically the puppets that she had. Possibly she did kill them after all, and use their corpses. Yeah, the place was a brothel. I got that part. Yeah. And she kind of had to, like, rely on her other characters to just kind of protect herself. Oh, it was an experimental place too? Huh. Oh, that makes sense because of the medicine. I thought she was just kind of like defending herself, which I would have also believed as well. That Renne had were real, but at some point all of them died, yeah. I would have thought that, well, the way that I saw it, you know, aside from the medicine metaphor, obviously, you know, like she had to, like, I kind of interpreted it as she had to kind of play the part of whatever her friends are. Maybe they never existed. In my impression, I almost feel that they never existed, but go on. For Renne to keep following orders and to imagine those friends were alive, yeah. Now a question, were they world people? Well, okay, I guess it doesn't really matter if they're real or not, you know, from what I was been told, yeah. It's almost like, you know, she's kind of was a bit schizophrenic. Or like she basically went insane and had to, you know, rely on you know, those images to keep her sane at all. Is on a Crossbell games. Ooh, really? So it's on Crossbell, huh? She also imagined she was working when she was actually working, yeah. Yeah, because basically, like, at some point, yeah, she just kind of had to keep herself in the same mind, you know. Next game after this. So yeah, I'd definitely be interested, you know, it's kind of seeing what's with the Renne afterward. At some point, she imagined she wasn't working. Man. Yeah, like she was mentally trying to escape everything, you know. What's that called? You always hear stories about people just trying to be something else, or even just kind of getting a second personality. You know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be medicine-based, but I guess I would explain medicine being this type of deal as well. Ugh, feels dirty. Definitely not a clean timeline. But that has to explain Renne, yeah. Whew. Keep that thought, you'll discover all later. Alright then. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna save. Or from the French he had to exist before. Okay, so they probably had, like, they probably did exist, you know. Like, from beforehand. Whether they're from the brothel or otherwise. Well, one thing's for sure, she was always there to begin with, or she was basically grew up at the brothel from the very beginning, so. Whew. These are all heavy. Save. But yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna on that positive note. Oh man, I did end up getting all the doors. Actually, hold on. Before I continue, load. Well, it's backstory of the Crossbell. That's right, Crossbell is a big thing because we only heard about Crossbell in passing. So, yeah. All right, I'm kind of want to see what the book says, to be honest. So I still have 14. I think still okay. Let's see. Hold on. But yeah, star 15. Sometime somewhere there's a place known. That's where children if knows anything but. Last one short but very important. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do this last door then. Okay. What up, JG? If I care to know. Starter edition is free on PSN for the next 4 days. Ooh, starter edition. Wait, 14? Oh, the base game. Final Fantasy 14? Oh man, I wonder if I still have access to my my old thing. All right. Like it's been a while since I signed into my account. For all I know, it's probably lost in the ether. But I mean, if I can get it on the PSN, might as well try to get it, I suppose. But yeah. That storyline. Maybe this will help me out a little bit. 30 games of game time? Okay. Alright, well, I'll be sure to try to add it as well, you know. I'm not too sure if I'm going to play it, but if I can keep my character up again, then that'd be kind of cool. Oh, man. And I grant you a memory and my blessing. Okay, so this is the last door. Okay, what's these? Starts tomorrow sometime? Nice, okay. Not sure when. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, the towers! Are those the towers? Oh, everything breaks. Everything gets destroyed. Wait, that's the... Oh, that's the ending of the game, huh? Yeah, that's... This is basically the FMV from the last game. Yeah, the Libra Arc. Forgot the name of it. The Aureole, yeah. And everything gets destroyed. Ah! And I guess this is gonna be kind of I'd imagine that this is gonna explain how the second part happens. Well, let's see what this takes us. Let's see where this takes us. Maybe it's good that we end this on a slightly higher point. Yeah. But yeah, okay. I'll be sure to download 14, and then if that's the case. That means I'm gonna have to download all the other things too. But yeah. Woo! Rocks fall. Everything falls. And a whole civilization. Well, the whole civilization was gone a long time ago, so, you know, nobody dies. Everyone dies. Alright, maybe I'll read it on stream. That might be a good place to end it off. That'd be a funny thing to do, just like read the guided manga on stream. It could still, and it's still, you know, Trails in the Sky, technically. Maybe I'll do that. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool way to end off the time. Sure. I would, oh, wait, the Glorious. Oh, it's after everything. So this is going to be in the bad guy's perspective, huh? Blue Blanc. Hey, Blue Blanc. Don't just stand there, say something. Heh, why should I be the one to break the silence? Words have no meaning in the face of such splendorous sights. All there is for us to do is to be overwhelmed and awed by this spectacle before us. The others still haven't come back either. Kinda crummy ending to this whole shtick, huh? Renne left the city and she has since departed this region. Luciola is missing, but no good can come from us fretting for her safety. No worries on that front. Just think it'd be a waste for a woman like her to die so early. So, you know, here's hoping she didn't lose her life for nothing. I quite agree. As for Loe, I fear the odds of him making it out alive are non-existent. Yep. Damn it, if I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have finally made him fight me. He was always finding excuses to get out of it. Unlike us, he had a clear and specific purpose for taking in part in all of this. And it looks like he may as well been able to achieve it at that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm open to suggestions. Maybe I'll like ask Twitter as well. I might want to do something with rollback, but I'm not sure yet. Though he meant his end, have an inkling that here at least he is satisfied bending the story. Blah. Oh, I miss the smell of cigarettes. Funny enough, I still have like a pack of cigarettes up here, which I haven't smoked in. How much do I have in here? Dude, I have like almost a whole pack or something. But this thing's like probably 3 years old, to be honest. So, I just haven't touched it ever since. Persona, if I take anything you want to play or comfortable to play with, I might. All I can really do is probably do combo, do combo mode in that. If I do it, it'll probably just be like, you know, an hour or two just combo practicing. I thought we were gonna use that floating city to rule Liberal. Then we were going to use it to rule the world continent. So why is this happening? Why was this wasn't supposed to happen? Oh wow, that much, huh? Damn. Wait. Did anyone ever actually say we were going to do that? Or was I just thinking on my own? I was, wasn't I? Ah! Oh, I hate my life. All I seem to do is get humiliated by them and abused by Lord Capnilla lately. And then, to top it all off, this happens. Just what have I been doing? How are you still alive? Seriously. Yeah, they really do need to port to PS4 and obviously have the new thing. Maybe they'll just make a PS like a P a P5e or something. Ultimax. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Capnelia. Lord Capnelia! I'm relieved to see her well, sir. Ah, the same for you, fine gentlemen. I'm thoroughly impressed with your work ethic. It takes guts to dedicate yourself to your duty even at a time like this. You should see what's happening outside. It's a sight to see, you know. All the mirror in the world couldn't buy you tickets to see a show this incredible. You're not too late to check out the show if you head out now. Why not go take a peek? I won't tattle. We couldn't possibly. We wouldn't dream of abandoning our post without permission. I suppose it wouldn't, you wouldn't after the training you've been through. Well, no matter. Now mind letting me inside. I've got something I need to take care of in the sanctuary, you see. Sir, but we've been ordered not to let anyone in without Professor's permission, even you, Capnelia. He's as dead as you will be if you won't let me through. I don't think I can get a dead man's permission now, can I? Uh-oh. But that's just not possible. Oh dear, is my word worth that little to you? I'm hurt. Maybe I should just have a little fun with you like I always do with darling Gilbert. That might make you a little bit more inclined to have more faith in me. We never once doubted your words, so we need not trouble yourself on our behalf. That's lovely to hear. Well then, why don't you go outside and watch a show like I suggested? You're under no obligation to guard this place now that the man who ordered you to do so is no more. Ooh. Good luck with your business, sir. Oh man. Ah, y'all talking about Persona? Okay, I'll read that in a bit. They may have served their purpose now, but it seems a terrible waste to steal their memories and toss them out like garbage. Maybe I should put them under my command. Aw. Alright, what's the Capnelia doing? Mr. Capnelia. Still on the glorious. Even with all the noise going on outside, can't reach this far inside the ship by the looks of it. Just as well, I couldn't fulfill my role otherwise. Requesting access. Enforcer number... Ooh, he's a 0, huh? Number 0, Capnelia, the Fool. Hereby requests access to the Celestial Globe in place of the third Angius, Jorg Weissman. Wow, so he had overriding permission over Mr. Weissman? Interesting. Well, if he's the first, that would make sense. We were waiting for you. Already here, I see. Oh, he is special. Special indeed. I have no real joke off from that, yeah. Dude, is this a Sele? That'd be funny if it was actually called a Sele. Hey, one guy's missing right over there. I certainly never envisioned that the Faceless would perish. Poor thing, all the trouble he caused, his own friends finally caught up with him. So how exactly did he die? I'm simply dying to know. Oh, I wish I could have seen it. The poor fellow was turned completely to salt from the top of his head to the tip of his toes. Then it all came crumbling down to itty-bitty pieces. Oh my, what a chilling way to go. I do wish I could have been there to witness it for myself. So he fell victim to the result of the singularity in North Ambra, did he? I would have loved to have seen the real thing when it first appeared. Ha! Who would have seen it coming? That guy never seemed to let his guard down even for a second. I imagine it was the work of the Dominion. Almost certainly the fifth, the position everyone previously believed to be vacant. Oh, right. Guess that explains why he screwed it up. So what's the fifth Dominion's name then? Kevin Graham. He calls himself the Heretic Hunter, and he studied under the one and only Cornelia. Seems like a real ride too, twisted in all the right places. Ooh, he studied under Karna now. Now I'm even more interested in him. You gotta be kidding me, Abyss. After how into Leonhard you were, you're not even gonna mourn his loss for more than a second before setting your eyes on a new guy? Oh my. Well, I can't remember that. I sure did. I'm mourning Leon's death in my own way. He's not a man I'd likely ever forget, especially as I could never get him to show even the slightest hint of interest in me to the very end. Indeed, he truly was a skilled swordsman. His loss will be keenly felt. He was only the one amongst the enforcers who was able to cross blades with you, I believe. Certainly of those I have fought against, I often asked him to humor me with my training. I always felt as though there was a chance he may surpass me as a swordsman one day. It makes knowing he lost his life before having a chance that was much more difficult to bear. In my opinion, the loss of the Blade Lord isn't all that significant when you look at the bigger picture. A tiny, predictable loss in our current overall combat capabilities. Now the loss of the Angel of Slaughter will have much more of a long-term impact. Ooh, the chick with the scythe. I wonder if she'll come back in the end. She seemed pretty confused. That's a decision for her and her alone to make. We may be above them in the Ouroboros hierarchy, but that doesn't give us the right to order them around. That is the way of the society. But still, Professor, all of us here are well aware of the importance of the Gorbius series. But this is a law decided by the Grandmaster. Surely you are aware of what that means. You only need to look at Weissman's obsession with that black-haired boy to see what can come from being too fixated on someone. Indeed, that very obsession proved to be his undoing. Isn't that right, Capnelia? You could definitely argue it was one of the factors that led to his failure, yes? Kevin seemed like he was trying to use it to his advantage, too. Alright, I'll drop the issue. But know that as long as the 13 factories are in my care, the Gordius series will be one of the unparalleled importance to me. So I'll be keeping an eye on her from here on to observe how well the one she has is functioning. Certainly, we'll leave that up to you. I believe we talked for long. The time has come for the Grandmaster's advent. Is that so? Ooh, how thrilling. Uh-oh. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, the Master Spark. I don't know. Butt plug. Okay, what is this? I see you have all gathered. Yes, Grandmaster. With the exception of the third Aegeus, and all are present and accounted for. Very good. You deserve my thanks for observing that transpired as my representative, Capnelia. Oh, really? Oh, okay, let me try it. Let me try this. I'm pleased to hear as much, Grandmaster. I imagine you're already aware of what transpired during my gospel plan, even without... Oh, it's a gentle and humble voice. All right, let me try to do my girl voice for a little bit. I'm aware of what transpired during the gospel plan, even with me relying on details, but allow me to fill my most important duty. Ooh, he got a spear! Well, it's hard to, like, know what the people are. Oh my! So that's the Aureole! Okay, here comes. Thank you. If only the price I paid to obtain it weren't so great. Weissman, Leonhard, to say nothing of the countless other sacrifices, both human and otherwise, that arose through this plan. I and I alone bear responsibility for each and every one of them. That's simply not true. Please do not place the burden upon yourself. The Faceless alone was at fault of his death. But if anyone should take the blame, it is we, I guess, Angies, who chose to overlook his behavior rather than steer him back from the right track. No, I have expected that this is what would happen. Yet I choose to leave all the decisions in his hands. I did so because I believed that it'd be necessary for the world, but nonetheless, the blame is unequivocally mine. Oh, Grandmaster, why must you blame yourself so? There will inevitably be a reaction to what has happened in time. But I imagine the church will act regarding that. Let us leave this matter to them. As you wish. Ha! I must admit that my curiosity is piqued, but it shall be achieved as you desire. In that case, what should we all do now? The bells in the west have rang, and the first pact applies no more. I hereby proclaim the completion of the first phase of the Ophius final plan, the gospel plan, and the initiation of the second phase, the phantasmal blaze plan. Very well. Leave everything to us. We, your royal Angies, in accordance with your wishes, shall now fully devote ourselves to the execution of your plan. A nice, gentle voice. I tried. So it's time for the phantasmal blaze plan to begin, huh? The stage is set at the very least. It's going to be utterly dwarf the gospel plan in terms of both quality and scale. Oh boy, things are finally about to get interesting. Oh, by the way, I might be the last person you want to hear this from, but me? Would you mind stopping the whole peeping and thing, mysterious stranger? Me? Oh my gosh! I didn't mean to peep in. You know, like I just happened to be that third person. How does he know? Yeah, I got money. Woo! Yay. Whew. Wow, that was... Okay. Whew. That was story. That was a lot of story. What was that again? Let me check right now. Okay, I'm also curious about the text, but I will go to that in a moment. Alright, so what is this item that I got handed to me? But yeah, P4U, I wish it was like, you know, actually out there. Ooh. Prevent status ailment stats down, various stats up. Septium of all 7 elements. Dude, what the heck is this? Like, all the stats up in the world? Jeez. Dude, hold on. Wow, really? ADF, plus 100, plus 100 ATS. A little bit more than the 100 defense. Slightly less than 100 strength. About 15 speed, 100 dex, 20 agility, and 2... What the hell is this, dude? Dude, it just buffs absolutely everything. Wow. Dude. Jeez, like, I don't know who wants to wear this thing. Let's give it to Estelle. She's pretty balanced. Oh, man. Goodness gracious, man. Goodness gracious. Woo. Yeah, I'm using them wisely. Okay, well, what else can I do then? That was a long, fun run. We got to see the very happy Pastorine, you know, who had to live her life away in a house of many children, probably, and many guests. Ugh. And then we got to see a little bit into, you know, what is to come by our soft voice, like a voice from afar, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me look at the weapons real quick. Could that be? Is that Zamorian ore you have in your possession? Unbelievable. How'd you end up with that recreated Phantasma? How long has it been there? Was it perhaps there all along? Uh-oh. Well, I believe this is also true in time period that you come from. That material composition is said to be impossible to analyze by any unknown means. Yet by a miraculous coincidence, that means by which the process would have been discovered. Should you wish it, I would be able to use the facility of this garden to make a new weapon for you using that ore. Well, I saved anyway. Let's see what this does. Two-handed, Meltdown Buster, Scythe, Nemesis Ripper. I'm not going to save, because I already saved anyway. Let's just see what this does. Best weapon of each character, yeah. So it would have to be for like someone who could like to attack with. So Bloody Slaughter, Nemesis Ripper, Speed, Dex, and Agility. Okay. Ooh, and how many weapons can I make? I have to choose wisely. So it's items, Zamorian ore, so I can make 4, huh? So many choices that I have to make. We'll have to think about that one. Not right now. Oh my god, I'm reached full Seth. Damn, alright. Well, I'm gonna leave it at that. Exit. Can't return to title. I already saved anyway, so. Whew. Well, that was an adventure, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed all the craziness that happened inside this crazy room, because it was crazy. And yeah, I hope y'all had a good time watching all the doors eventually. I literally had to go through hell to do it. So yeah. Okay, I will be back tomorrow. I have to think about what game I want to play. If anything, I might, maybe I will play a little bit of, maybe I will play a little bit of what's that called? A Persona, but I'm not 100% sure. If I do that, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do the camera because my TV is like someplace else, but yeah. Alright, what am I going to do next game? At this point, all I can really do is choose my gear, buy all the ores that I want, and yeah. I mean, do I want to grind, or do I just want to, just go in, all out? One more stream? I could go. Yeah, it would have to be a preparation stream and then going in. I'll have to sleep on that one. Leader for each party. That might be just that might just be a stream on itself, man. So yeah, I might actually want to go in themes as well, like the Bracer team, the Lolly team, or something like that. That would make too much sense. Last week was pretty good. Y'all lined that. That one was great for SG. Yeah, but I'll have to do something. I'll have to think about what I want to play. Maybe I'll have to sleep on it. Yeah, for sure. Company Kevin will have the hardest time. All right, so I have to have that be my elite team. Maybe I can put Tita and Agati inside there, and Dragon Drive my way to victory, or Dragon Dive my way to victory. Dragon Driver, blah. That'd be hilarious. Okay. Anyways, I will stop dilly-dallying. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and yeah. What a weird time. What a weird story. Or what a heavy story that we had to go through after going through hell. All right. Well, I'll be signing off then. In 3, 2, and 1. See y'all on the Discord, I suppose. Woo, take care, man. Peace out. See you tomorrow.